Today, we'll meet a boyfriend and girlfriend that want to learn how to combat hypothyroidism in a healthy and holistic way. Stay tuned for Pep in Her Step, coming up next.
Since I've been diagnosed with hypothyroidism, one of the symptoms I've been experiencing is fatigue. I used to be very hyper, and so it's quite a change for me to come home at the end of the day and be too tired to do anything else except go to bed.
Sometimes you don't have a whole lot of time, and you know, we both working, and you come home, you're tired. You just want to be able to prepare something quick and fast, and you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, is there something that she might be able to enjoy or not?
Kai is the main chef at our house. He cooks every night. I'm a horrible cook. I have cooked maybe like 2 times, and both of them were really bad.
I'm here to learn a different kind of cooking food that is still healthy for her condition.
I'm fed up with not knowing how to cook foods that are good for my thyroid, yet also foods that Kai will enjoy.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Beverly. Nice to meet you.
You too. And
Hi, I'm Kai. Nice to finally meet you.
oh, you too. You too. What brings you to Fed Up today?
Well, I have hypothyroidism, and he's my wonderful cook who cooks for me every night. However, he loves his soy milk and tofu, things like that, and it's bad for my thyroid. So we're trying to... Yeah, it's good for you, but it's good for him, not for me. So we're trying to find some food that we will both enjoy, that'll be tasty, but, won't damage my thyroid.
Excellent. That's so smart that you want to talk about soy. I actually love thyroid disease because I had thyroid disease. That's how I got started on this whole thing. Yeah, I had a goiter, and I was about 25 to 30 pounds heavier. Yeah, that was like 14 years ago, I know. So I know I can totally identify with what you're going through.
Yes, you look great.
Thanks, baby. So today I'm going to teach you about some foods that are actually good for the thyroid and some certain types of soy that are good for the thyroid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's soy that's not good and soy that's actually okay for thyroid.
Okay.
But first, tell me about what you got here. What is this?
Yeah, what is
Pasta?
this? What is this, babe?
Is this what she's eating?
I'm definitely eating that, that's for sure.
That, and...
Yeah, we have...
Yeah, I would say so, yes.
Yeah, we have pasta. We try to eat, the healthier pasta, but yeah, we do eat some pasta.
Yeah, we do.
We're going to have to toss this stuff, but we'll put some other stuff back in.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Toss this?
Yeah, we're going to toss it. Look, he's happy.
Babe, don't cry, okay?
Oh, the ice cream is, that's sad. That is sad. Oh. My current eating habits are pretty healthy, but I do have the occasional ice cream or gelato, or, I do have that sweet tooth, so I indulge once in a while, but mostly I try to eat healthy, especially because of Kai. He's a very good influence on my eating.
So now I want you to put your aprons on, and then I'll tell you what we're making today.
Okay.
We're going to have a quinoa, which is a whole grain, a quinoa with cilantro pesto.
Nice.
We're going to have a nori and sesame seed encrusted fish with a little bit of a marinade reduction. Yeah,
Sounds
baby.
good.
And we'll have some steamed cruciferous vegetables with a tangy tahini dressing. And cruciferous vegetables actually contain goitrogens when they're raw. So the way to deactivate them is through heat, baby.
Cooking.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, through cooking, and then you can eat those things. So how does that sound?
Sounds awesome.
Good, I know. When I read that I couldn't have raw broccoli, I was like, oh no. You know when you go to parties and they have those little party platters, the broccoli, the cauliflower, so.
Yeah, not good raw, but I'm going to show you how to eat it today.
Yeah, broccoli
Great.
is so good for you too, actually. So it's kind of sad that she can't eat them anymore. Yeah.
Well, she can't have it raw.
Right.
Yeah.
See?
All right, you guys ready to get cooking?
Let's do it. All right.
Don't go away. We'll be right back learning how to rev her up. We're back with Pep in Her Step. So, we're going to talk about foods to help enhance thyroid production, thyroid hormone production. Right. Are you on medications now?
I'm just taking lots of extra fish oil. I'm kind of in the beginning stages.
Oh,
so
good.
right now I don't need to take any synthetic hormones, so that's what we're hoping to prevent.
Yeah, because those synthetic hormones are really hard on the liver.
Right.
Yeah.
We're very much into the natural alternatives to that. So, I'll be the one that makes sure that
He takes good care of me.
Oh, that's good. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to incorporate iodine-rich foods into the diet.
Okay.
Do you know about iodine-rich foods?
Yes, I do know a little bit.
You've been reading up about it? Yeah, I love her.
Internet research, yeah.
In order to create T3 and T4, your body needs iodine. So one of the things that you can do is incorporate foods from the ocean. They're all rich in iodine. Fish, sea vegetables, seaweeds. Do you eat anything like that?
I'm not a fan of seaweed. He keeps giving me seaweed, and the texture and the taste fishy. I'm trying to, like, you know, I know it's good for me, but I'm just not a fan.
The good news is I only need a little tiny portion.
Okay.
Beverly hates anything fishy. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Sometimes I just don't know what to do because I know this seafood, it could be very good for you, especially for her hypothyroidism.
It's so iodine rich that you only need a really small quantity.
Good.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to marinate some fish, and then we're going to encrust it with some seaweed and sesame seed, and then fry it. So it tastes delicious.
Yay.
Yeah. And what we're going to marinate it in is a fermented soy product.
Oh.
So, you said earlier that you can't have soy, which is right. Because modern soy, or the American way of eating soy, is not fermented.
Right.
It's like soy nuts, soy dogs, soy cheese, tofu.
Right. Soy milk.
Soy milk, soy ice cream, tofurkeys, you know, like that kind of stuff. That's not the healthy version of soy. In order for you to release the anti-nutrients in soy that bind up protein, you need to release those anti-nutrients, and the fermentation process actually releases that.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. So the healthy forms of soy that are good for you are shoyu, natto, tempeh, miso, tamari, traditional soy products.
Right. Okay.
Culture.
Hearing that fermented soy was okay was news to me. I thought all soy in general was not good for the thyroid.
So that's what we're going to do. If you can grab that bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to create a marinade for our fish. So here we have a little bit of tamari. This is wheat-free. Wheat-free soy.
So just dump it in here?
Yeah, dump it right in there. We also have a little maple syrup. And while he's doing that, I'm going to have you chop up some garlic.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love garlic, by the way.
Oh, good. Chop it up, mince it up fine, and then put it into the marinade. Also, you can mince up the ginger.
Okay.
Yeah, put that in there. So what we're going to do now is pour that right on top of our fish. Yeah, because we're going to infuse the fish with the flavor, that salty flavor. So we're going to let that marinate for about 20 minutes. So while that's marinating, we're going to make a quinoa dish. So quinoa, do you eat quinoa?
I have no idea what it is.
It's a grain.
Yeah, it's a grain.
Okay.
It's high in protein, rich in protein and amino acids. So it's actually good for you. So we're going to rinse this, and then we're going to cook it. It only takes 12 minutes to cook.
Yeah, they actually use it in Southeast Asia to combat malaria.
No!
There's an active component in it, very bitter.
Huh,
We use it as
really?
pharmaceutical drugs, actually, yeah. So it's actually very, very useful grain.
And they're using it to treat malaria?
The active component, yes.
I love that. You see that? I'm learning something new today.
I've never even tried it, so you guys are both ahead of me.
It is so
We all
delicious.
learning.
Yeah, we're all
exactly.
learning, yeah. Every day we're learning, right?
Absolutely.
Always learning something new. So we're just going to bring this up to a boil. And then we're going to lower it to a simmer for about 12 minutes.
Okay.
So while that's cooking, we're going to make our cilantro pesto. Yeah, baby.
We both love cilantro.
Oh, good.
But I love the smell. It's very
Me too.
fresh.
It's very fragrant, too.
I agree. What I'll need you to do is chop up a little piece of ginger.
Okay.
Look at how good he is. He's the chef in the kitchen.
Yes, he is.
And I'm just putting some olive oil in with our cilantro and rice vinegar.
Right in here.
Right in there. Excellent. And I'll put in a little bit of sea salt.
Okay.
Okay, so while our fish is marinating and our quinoa is cooking, we're going to move on to some of our other dishes. How do you feel so far?
Feeling good.
This is very
Learning.
good. Learning. Can't wait to taste it.
Yeah, I'm learning too. And I thought I knew everything about everything.
That's all right. He thinks he does too.
That's right. Exactly.
All right, great. So don't go away. We'll be right back with putting a little more pep in her step. Today's quick tip, sea vegetables. Put them into your diet. They're rich in iodine, they're great for the thyroid, reducing goiter, and also for hypertension. This is kombu. This is a form of kelp, and this is kelp, and you can find it in this version too, which is granulated. And then this is the most popular. This is nori. This is what you find wrapped around seaweed rolls in Japanese restaurants. And these are your sea vegetables. And that's your quick tip of the day. We're back with a pep in her step. Now, when we left, we had our quinoa cooking, so we're going to turn it off because it really cooks quickly. And look at that, all of our water is gone. So what I'm going to do is give this to you, the whole entire thing, and you're going to just put it in that bowl, and then we'll top it with our cilantro pesto. Yeah, I know, so yummy. Look, smell this.
I love that smell.
I do too.
I'm a huge fan of cilantro. It's just so fragrant and fresh. When I eat it, I feel like I'm eating something healthy.
Save that spoon because you're going to mix this in there.
The whole thing?
Yeah, mix the whole thing in. So what I'll have you do is, if you can take our black sesame seeds. You see those black sesame seeds over there? Put that in the bag. All right. We also have some crushed nori. We're also going to put in just a little bit of kelp. Now, kelp is very strong, excellent source of iodine, and this is just granulated kelp. So we're not going to use a lot because that is one of the seaweedy tasting seaweeds.
Right.
Now, you can put a little bit of flour in here. If you find out that you have a wheat allergy, you can use rice flour, amaranth flour. So shake that up. Give it a good shake, baby.
Shake it up. Come on, man. Shake it up.
And then pour it into that white plate.
Okay.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our pieces of fish that have been marinating, and I want you guys to do this. Just put it on one side and then the other.
Okay. The sauce that we were putting the fish in was sticking to my fingers. By the end, my fingers were like huge clumps. I looked like a tree frog.
Preparing the fish, it was fine. I kind of let Bev did the dirty part, so it was kind of like sneaky on my part, but it works.
While she's doing that, you can start cutting up our cruciferous vegetables and carrots.
Okay.
Cut the carrots into thick diagonals.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. And then if you could break those cruciferous vegetables into small pieces, that would be great.
Absolutely.
Or little florets. Yeah, perfect. So what I'm going to do is take this from you.
Okay, here's this one.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't want to overcrowd the pan, so 3 would be the right amount in there.
Okay.
Sole cooks very quickly, so give me those carrots. We're going to put them into our steamer. We have a steamer basket in here. This is a steamer basket and some water on the bottom.
Just put it in there,
Yeah, put it right in there. And we'll put a little pinch of sea salt right on top.
And broccoli.
Good job.
Thank you.
And I'm also going to make just a creamy and delicious dressing for those cruciferous vegetables.
Creamy.
Yeah, creamy and
That's
delicious.
my favorite one.
I do love creamy sauce.
That's why you like
They're
that
usually
cream.
bad for me. Ice cream, gelato, yeah.
Yeah. So those are just going to take another minute or so, and then we'll put them on a plate. We have our cruciferous vegetables. That'll take about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And again, remember that you can still eat cruciferous vegetables. You just have to make sure that you break them down.
Gotcha.
Right? Because it releases, the cooking process actually releases those goitrogens. And there are a lot of foods that contain goitrogens, and cruciferous vegetables are one of them. They're actually called also, they're from members of the Brassicaceae family.
Gotcha.
Oh, those big words, those big Latin words.
I know, right? Exactly.
So we're going to finish cooking this, and this will be done, and then we'll plate up some food. How are you guys feeling?
Good. Looks delicious.
Okay, don't go away. We'll be right back with a little more pep in her step. For today's recipes and others, visit www.varia.com. We're back with a little pep in her step.
All right.
So our quinoa is done, our fish has been fried, and look at this. This was our marinade. So in order to make a reduction, you take the marinade and you just heat it. Literally, that's how you make a reduction. You just reduce that. So we put it on a high heat, and it helps to reduce that. And that's what a reduction is literally reducing that. So while that's reducing, I'm going to make our dressing for the vegetables. So we have some tahini.
Yay.
Hey, you like tahini?
I love tahini.
Oh, good.
And its cousin hummus, both of them, yes.
Love hummus. Oh, so yummy. So we have tahini, we have a little bit of lemon juice. This is a little bit of shoyu.
Okay.
And then this is some maple syrup.
Oh, maple syrup.
Interesting.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of water to help thin that out. And then look at this.
So what happens is the water evaporates? Is that what reduces it? Okay.
So we're going to start to plate now.
Okay.
I love that. That's my favorite part. If you can put a little bit of quinoa on the plate, that would be great.
Okay. I can
Give me
do
a little
that.
extra.
I don't know. You got to bribe me for that.
From someone who didn't even know what quinoa was to, hey, I'll have some extra.
Exactly. I know.
Good. It looks nice and fluffy.
Yeah, it's yummy. It's totally delicious.
Plus you said it's nutty, and I love nuts, so.
Yeah.
Especially this nut.
Okay, so we're going to put a little piece of fish here.
Okay.
And this is done. So we're going to shut that off. And we could grab your plate. We'll put this one right on top of there, too. And then, you can leave that over here, because we're going to put a little bit of that marinade on top. And it just gives it a little extra flavor. We'll put some on yours, too. You don't want to put too much, because now it's concentrated, so the flavor is very intense.
Okay.
Right.
And we have our veggies. Our cruciferous vegetables. So next time you go to the party and you see the crudité there, just pass up on it.
Yeah.
Can you boil that up for me?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. You know, there are certain vegetables that were eaten raw and certain vegetables that were always eaten cooked. These were never traditionally eaten raw.
Yeah,
No,
it's interesting.
that
I knew
makes
something
sense.
you didn't know.
So we'll put a little bit of this on top of here just to make it creamy. Yeah.
Creamy makes everything better.
Exactly right.
So we'll pass that one down.
Thank you.
All right, my cute little pies. Yeah, you can try it.
All right, let's
Try
try
some quinoa, try some fish. Oh, the fish has seaweed on it. Let's see what happens.
It's really good.
Yeah, baby!
It doesn't taste fishy at all, actually.
No!
Let's try the quinoa.
I love sesame also, so I like that nuttiness that it gets. And the fish is very moist.
The fish is great. It's a very healthy way of preparing it. I love it. It's quick pan-seared cooking. It has the coconut oil, sesame seed, nori, all this ingredient. They're just so awesome. And not only is it delicious, again, it's just so beneficial for Beverly.
Yeah, you don't want to overcook, especially a small fish like that. You really only want to give it about
the
2
quinoa is
minutes
really
on each
good.
side.
Yeah, the quinoa is really good.
It doesn't have that much flavor on its own, so it really absorbed the cilantro flavor.
That's right.
So it's like cilantro with this cool texture. I wasn't sure the quinoa would taste like. I didn't even know how to pronounce it. So it was a delicious flavor, and it was very light and fluffy. That was my first time tasting quinoa.
Let's try the veggies.
You get the best of both worlds.
I know, exactly. The steamed vegetable is great. I love the sesame dressing. Again, it incorporates a component that I also believe that has a lot of health benefit. So I love it. What do you think?
I love this sauce. This is good. I've never had like cauliflower or broccoli with tahini sauce. It goes together really well.
Yeah.
You know, my grandma usually puts unhealthy stuff like cheese sauce all over. This is a good alternative.
Or like those crudités, they have a big lump of ranch dressing there. Throw some tahini on there and steam the vegetables. And if you don't have a steamer, you could just use a pot with water and just simply blanch them in there. Just throw them in, just a little bit of water like that, same thing.
Cover it.
Cover it, pull them right out.
Right.
This is so awesome.
Great.
Wow, Andre, we learned something new now.
Yeah, baby.
We're going to try this at home.
Yay.
Aw, love.
It's just been great meeting Andrea especially. and just being part of the show, you know, we take home such a new knowledge, you know, and I think it's gonna be great.
The experience exceeded my expectations. I wasn't sure if healthy food would be that delicious, and sometimes I worry a little bit about sea vegetables because they do have a little bit of fishy flavor, but the fish was not fishy tasting at all. It was delicious.
So you go home and you try some of this and see what happens. Be patient with your thyroid, give it time, and it'll heal itself.
Thank you. I appreciate your help. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Anya. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. So if you're fed up with your condition and want to learn how to heal it, join us again on another great episode of Fed Up.